Hey, welcome back, and today we have breaking news. GM Nikola announced reworked partnership on fuel cell systems, and you might hear partnership and think that's a good thing, but in this case, Nikola's stock is tanking because the new partnership is drastically different, a much more scaled back partnership representing a decrease of confidence from GM to Nikola. General Motors Co. and Nikola Corp on Monday announced a reworked agreement on a fuel cell partnership that eliminates an equity stake in the startup for the Detroit automaker, as well as plans for building Nikola's electric pickup truck. This is huge. GM has basically said they no longer want a part of this company. I don't really know how else to spin it. That's very, very bad. In the previous partnership, GM was set to take over 10% equity stake in Nikola, and that was really pumping up Nikola's share price because it showed that GM had faith in Nikola, that they wanted to own a part of it. Now they don't want to really touch it, and not only do they not want to be a part of it, the plans for the Nikola's electric pickup truck, the Badger, is now officially dead. Nikola has always said that they would not build the Badger without a partner, and without GM, their best shot at having a partner, that's dead. And that was also another catalyst for pumping up the stock. In September, the companies announced a deal under which GM would supply batteries, a chassis architecture, fuel cell systems, and a factory to build Nikola's proposed Badger electric pickup truck in return for 11% stake and $700 million. Even the terms of the old deal were incredibly favorable to GM, but of course Nikola got something out of this, a actual way to execute their vision and actual manufacturing capabilities. It doesn't matter that they gave up all this stake and all this money. Nikola, in my opinion, had really nothing to offer, and the terms of this last deal show that. But the deal came into question after a short seller criticized Nikola as a fraud, something Nikola has denied. The new agreement, a non-binding memorandum of understanding, is subject to negotiation and a definitive deal, Nikola and GM said in separate statements. Non-binding memorandum of understanding. Could you get less committal if you tried? Under the new deal, GM will supply its fuel cell system for Nikola's Class 7 and Class 8 commercial semi-trucks, Nikola said. The companies are also discussing Nikola's potential use of GM's Ultium electric battery system in its commercial trailers. This once again begs the question, what does Nikola actually do? Because if GM is supplying the fuel cell system for their trucks, arguably the most important part of a truck, and they're also in discussion of using GM's battery in its commercial trailers, what does Nikola do? Why are they a $5 to $10 billion EV company if they don't even make their own batteries, if everything they do is outsourced to other companies? I still don't really understand their value, and apparently GM doesn't. To call what's going on now a partnership is like calling what I have with Popeyes a partnership. I think we actually have a really great partnership because I agree to buy their fried chicken and I have to pay ahead of time for them to sell it to me. But it really is a partnership because they get my capital in cash and I get their fried chicken to eat. So it's not really just a customer business relationship. This is a partnership, right? Because we're both getting something out of it. If we look at Nikola's share price, it's down over 23%, as it should be. This is finally a share price that's starting to make sense, though in my opinion, it's still a little bit high. I actually have two put positions on it, and we can see the state of it. This one has a strike price of $25, and now I'm definitely in the money. I'm up about 41%. I'm going to let this one ride because I haven't really hit my profit target yet. If we look at my other Nikola put though, with the $27.50 strike price, this is at over 100%, and I am thinking about selling this or closing this, sell to close. $27.50 strike price, meaning that no matter what Nikola falls down to, even if it falls down to zero, I could still sell 100 shares of Nikola at $27.50 per share. Personally, I think the house of cards has only begun to fall. I didn't expect this announcement to happen today. I was more so expecting a big sell-off from Trevor soon. My prediction of what's going to happen is that Trevor Milton is probably going to start selling his shares. I don't know if he's going to dump it all at once because he won't be able to get a good share price. He might dump it slowly, but even 25% of your company being dumped slowly is still a lot of shares. So I think Nikola still has room to fall, but I wouldn't start buying puts now because Nikola has a strength that I don't understand. When Nikola goes down, people see buying opportunities. It doesn't matter that all of these bad news come out. Some people might still perceive there is an agreement between GM and Nikola, that there is still a partnership, even though it's a pretty bad partnership. Anyways, that's it. I just wanted to make a very short video updating you all. This is big news for all of the people that have been shorting Nikola. You and I have both seen this coming. For the people that are invested in Nikola and are Nikola bulls, I'm sorry, but this is not a company you should have your money in. Just in general, it's too big of a risk. There's too many holes everywhere, and I would get out while you can. This is Green Knight Trading, where scribes become knights. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon.